Welcome to passion flower. This is an exquisite flower with a lot of tradition around it. Please visit our website to find out more about how it even got its name, passion flower. Wonderful tradition. And this is a plant that's associated with stress and anxiety, right? Whether it's asthma, palpitations, insomnia, when they're coming out of stress and anxiety. And we're going to look at this from three key areas. We're going to look at passion flower from a traditional Chinese medicine point of view, and we're going to look at it from a Western, and we're going to look at it from a Native American perspective, because this is a plant that is native to southeastern United States as well as Central and South America. So we have a lot we can be learning about how to be using it from those cultures that, grew up having it around. Now, just to anchor you a little bit in passion flower, the stems, the leaf, the fruit, a lot of people aren't aware that it has fruit. The flowers are all used. We tend to think just the flower because we say passion flower. Medicinally, Passiflora incarnata and Passiflora serrato digitata are the most commonly used. Passiflora edulis and Passiflora cerulean, forgive my pronunciation there, are the most commonly grown for the fruit, right? So the fruit is edible. Now, the above ground parts of the plant are slightly bitter, drying, cooling, and the fruit, which is also called maypop, I love that, maypop, is sour and sweet and cooling. So that gives you a little bit of those energetics. And there's like 500 to 550 different species of passion flowers. So you kind of want to pay attention to your botanicals there. It can grow to be 30 feet tall, bluish white, purple petals, really, really pretty flower. Visit our website to take a look at it if you haven't seen one. Now, from a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, this is an herb that's said to anchor yang. Now, yang is everything that rises and moves and transforms and protects. And it also is said to calm Shen. Shen is your spirit, your consciousness. And when Shen is disturbed, you're going to have anxiety, you're going to have stress, you're going to have insomnia. And these are all areas that passion flower is really good at healing. It's also considered in TCM to help relieve coughing. So this has a lot of application. Energetically, it's considered to move downward. Again, that anchoring yang, pulling the energy out of the head, moving downward and cooling the body off. So you can imagine headaches and red eyes, all those things that are upward moving symptomologies, right? Now, from a Western perspective, this is, studies have been showing that passion flower may well increase what's known as Gaba, and that is gamma-aminobutyric acid, and that's found in the brain. And by reducing this level, that is what's known to stimulate. So overthinking, maybe have too much GABA going on, right? Oh, no, sorry, too little. It boosts it. What am I saying? I'm going to get you all confused. It's going to boost your GABA. And so this is going to help. Again, this is seen as probably one of the keys to how this plant works. And just one, that's the nice thing about plants. They have lots of compounds. They have lots of functions for reducing anxiety and stress. And there's research that further indicates that it may be every bit as potent and effective as the pharmaceutical drug oxazepam that's often prescribed for anxiety. So for those people that are suffering from what's known as generalized anxiety disorder, GAD, G-A-D, passion flower may be your natural solution that you could be seriously considering, right? And there's been studies that have also found that people who take passion flower prior to going into surgery that have been anxious have a really significant lowering of anxiety. And that's important because you're going to be put under anesthesia. You need to heal. You don't need your cortisol levels spiking up and being overreactive, right? That creates tensions in the body that you don't need on top of everything else. So interesting study in that regard. Passion flower is gentle enough for children and the elderly. Now, this is fantastic because sometimes you have a child that's experiencing anxiety or not being able to sleep, or elderly. So this is gentle enough, you can do that, but effective. It's even been recommended as a substitute for Ambien, the sleep aid. Now, Native Americans have used this obviously for thousands of years. There were even seeds that were found in a Virginia archaeological site of the Algonquin tribe. So they were using it like from way back. Americans, early settlers, obviously learned how to eat the fruit from Native Americans. The plant's been used as a poultice to heal wounds, as a blood tonic. Interesting application there. The Cherokee traditionally boiled and fried the young stems, mixing them in with other edible greens. So you can see that this is a plant that's got a lot of application and unexpected, right? We just tend to go with stress and all that. Consider taking our healing herb course on passion flower and find out more about how you can be using this plant in combination with other herbs and alone, and even to cook with, and certainly how to heal with. Always can send us an email at info@whiterabbitinstituteofhealing.com, and do check out our other videos on passion flower on YouTube. I look forward to connecting with you.